Okay, so we're back. I told you I'd be back on the 4th of March. Obviously, I'm joking. That was my bad. Things have been hectic, man. Absolutely hectic. For the past 4 or 5 months, I've just had to focus on a whole bunch of different things. Family life, moving, doing a whole bunch of different story. So as you can see, I'm in a different space. That's because I've moved houses, right? So my office isn't really set up initially. I don't know what the hell's going on with my hat over here. It's not really set up to the way I want it, so we're dropping all of the frills and spills for now. We're just going into straight raw reactions, and slowly I'll build up to that. First thing I'm going to tackle is obviously the stuff that I owe a couple of people, right? So they've been very patient and I've appreciated that. I'll get into contact with each one of you, and I'll get your list and we'll tackle that now that we're back and now that we're at least a bit fresh, and pretty excited to actually get back into the music thing. As for new stuff, I'm not doing any new stuff. I know there's a lot out there that a lot of you people want me to do, but my first priority and the main reason I'm back is to actually complete these requests that we still have. These were still from series that were requested and things like that. So obviously I have an obligation to do that first. So we'll get there. I'll weave in 1 or 2 new stuff. I obviously don't know what's been happening in the YouTube world. I have not been on YouTube. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what new stuff there is. I'm sure there's a ton of it, right? And slowly, maybe we'll just weave in here and there. I'm not going to be dropping reactions at the rate of 5 to 8 a day. It's just we're not going to do that anymore, right? I think it's just too much for the channel. People get a bit too tired. The engagement just completely drops off. It's pointless. We're going to do slowly 2-3 reactions at most, and we'll do all of that until we've caught up. So for those that we are catching up, we're doing all of that first, so it might take longer than usual, because we're not doing 5 to 8 reactions a day. It just doesn't work. It just really doesn't work. And from a reaction standpoint, you'd rather have me fresh and not burnt out doing those kind of reactions. So I'm sure you guys will understand that. Anyway, let's just go straight into stuff that I do need to catch up, and I'm going to start with Sammy. I'll obviously get into contact with all you different people, Tom, Sonia, Michael, everybody that we need to do a couple more reactions for. I'll get in contact to you privately, and then we'll pick it up from where we left off, right? So this is Alterbridge, This Side of Fate. I think I've actually reacted to this one before. I think I've reacted to the actual studio session of this. I don't know if it was a studio session or if it's just a normal track. But this over here is live at the Royal Albert Hall. Obviously, you know who this is. This is requested by Sammy. We've got a couple for him, but we're starting with this one over here. This is apparently what I refer to as Alterbridge's Bohemian Rhapsody. All right. Obviously Bohemian Rhapsody being one of the classics by Queen, and I thought that this one kind of sort of matched that, was comparable to that. So this one is now at the Royal Albert Hall. Alterbridge at the Royal Albert Hall is always absolutely fantastic, but we've never ever reacted or seen this one, so very excited to do that. So let's see what we got, man. Let's just get straight into it. Let's go.
Choice has been made. It's time. For all that we've done, will we ever chose to say? The fault of our own, the fate we must receive. This
always like flabbergasted by Mark Kennedy's voice. Obviously, you know that. I've said this a couple of times in a lot of different reactions, right? His voice live is probably one of the best voices I've ever heard live. I absolutely love listening to Mark Kennedy live. He's got a real talent. He's got a real artistry about him that makes him one of the most unique singers out there. This particular sort of live is very cool. I love the orchestral elements in this, but so far I'm kind of preferring the original version so far. Say that you can actually hear Mark Tremonti's backing vocals over there. You could hear him, right? I was just about to point that out, and then obviously he pops up on the screen, right? These two together are literally just dynamite. They're incredible. I almost don't want to pause that, but the strings on this is just really, the variation of sounds, the way they actually just switch it up, right? It's almost storytelling, and I think I might have mentioned this before, but it just takes you on a journey. I could listen to this literally for 20 straight minutes. If they had carried this whole thing on for 20 straight minutes, I would have listened to it for 20 straight minutes. I mean, why I say it's the Bohemian Rhapsody of it's Alterbridge's Bohemian Rhapsody essentially is because just Bohemian Rhapsody has got those different switch ups in the actual track that literally takes you through a story, right? And while you're going through that story, you're feeling many different emotions. Like it's taking you on a roller coaster, it's taking you up, it's dropping you and whatever else. And this has got that. It's got every single element of that. And to a certain degree, it has even a bit more characteristic storytelling characteristics. No, I can't say that. I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody's got an insane story. So, yeah, I can't even say that. Scratch that. I'm not even going to say that. That's just blasphemous. I can't say that. level of talent that is sitting on this stage is absolutely mind-blowing. Just literally to be able to play instruments in that way, to deliver this kind of sound in that way, man, it's just so refined. It's not coming from just some musician that's just picked up something. It's coming from what is equivalent to a fucking artist, or to an artisan, put it that way. It's basically, you get the people who build the cathedrals, and you get the people who envision the cathedrals, right? The people who design the cathedrals. Over here, you've got them both. You've got the artisan, and you've got fucking Da Vinci all in one, essentially. I mean, it's just incredible. I must be honest, I don't think the YouTube video of this live, or the recording of this live, does this live any justice. I think if you actually were in that auditorium listening to that, I think it would be one of the most insanely, one of the most insane, mind-blowing experiences. Because specifically with this particular track, right? And again, with that level of talent on stage, that delivery must come through on a very, very, very different molecular level when you're literally inside of that crowd. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Definitely one of my absolute favorites, if not my. I always say this, and I probably shouldn't, but if not my favorite song of Alter Bridges. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.